yeah, I grew up in Nashville, Tennessee. Then my parents moved us to Wisconsin. And then I started dancing. That was, without knowing, became obviously a passion of mine to this day is movement. It's what drives me every day, feeds my soul, besides my kids and my family, but it literally feeds my soul. Fast forward, I went professional very young. And I thought that's what I was going to do. And my dad said, not so much, Sarah Ralston at the time. And I went to college and I graduated from Indiana University with several degrees and got a scholarship to Alvin Ailey in 1991. Alvin Ailey is in New York. So they came to Indiana and I did a work study with them, and they're like, kind of was blessed to be asked to come to New York. And that's where I kind of jumped into the fitness without knowing. It was never, ever in my radar to think that I'd be doing what I'm doing today. I would think you were crazy if you told me when I was little I was gonna be in fitness.
Yeah.
It just wasn't in my being. I wanted to perform, and I was able to perform. So the path just took a little different for me. I'm honest about this. You know, we all have our stuff we have to work on. I was going through therapy, just trying to figure out some things in my being that I didn't understand, and trying to get the right tools to make, again, my mind, body, to figure out where I wanted to go in life. And I had a pinnacle time in this time of therapy on Monday night on June 21st. Remember the day I ran over to New York Health and Racquet. It was a dirty floor, and I slipped and rolled my ankle. That changed my life. I get emotional because it's those things you don't know what's coming. And when you're 21 or 22, you have this level of dance and your fitness, and you're trying to figure it out. And I was in this turmoil, and then you have that. I ripped all my lateral ligaments. I gained 70 pounds. I was so depressed. I didn't know what end was up. So I moved home to Beaver Dam, and I said, no, I can't. I was wanting, at this point, moving to LA with a guy that I was dating, and I was going for some more commercial work. So I was kind of trying to change my direction. Anyways, jump forward, I go to LA, I'm 70 pounds heavy. I'm in a goddamn boot, driving cross country. Okay, this is the if, and uglies, and I'm every part of what. And I get there, and I'm living with a friend from high school, and within a couple weeks, I meet the guy that I ended up marrying, which is Eric, who you know, my husband, out of the strangest blue, it's like out of a goddamn movie. We're sitting there at this billiards place called Hollywood Athletic Club. We're drinking. He comes in, this handsome guy, and I meet him, and that changed my life too. He saw through what I was going through, and he saw my heart. He saw my soul, and we just connected in a way that changed my life. In fact, he's the one that got me back into the fitness, meeting the people, setting it up. Things happen for a reason. Yeah. And he set me up when I was going through surgeries with a friend of mine, Sharon Mitchell. Her name's Cassidy, who's doing amazing stuff in the fitness world. And I started to lose weight without just kind of getting in my groove, but I wasn't still where I was today. I was in a boot and I started dancing for Sharon. She said, Sarah, I'm opening the studio. What's your background? That's how I started in my career in LA. Yeah. It took off then within 3 months, a way that I don't understand. Literally someone swept my feet, and all of a sudden I'm having 50, 60 people in all my classes, and I'm developing classes, I'm having celebrities, and they start putting you up on this kind of pedestal. That's not where I enjoy myself, because I don't think I'm that good at it. That's that tormented. I think some of us as creative people, you teeter of like, oh, I'm not like that. I'm thinking, this wasn't, like you asked me, was this people check it off, I'm gonna do this, I didn't do that. Yeah. This stuff just happened. And it happened in ways that were meant to be, but I didn't understand it. So I got scared. I started not to like LA, I started to get uncomfortable with things, but it wasn't that, because it's a city that I still love to this day. So it grew fast. We started with 24, then 36, and then I doubled. We had clothing, personal training studio, we had showers. I had a full-time staff of about 14 people. It was busy, good stuff. And I had it for a little under 8 years. And I did it all.
And then you shut that down.
I shut it down. I was physically and mentally struggling. I'm pretty honest about that. I wanted to have children. And I had infertility problems. I've had surgeries since I was 22 with endometriosis. My body has battled me probably my whole life. You wouldn't know it if you saw me move, but it's battled me ever since my ankle and then the female stuff. It's not easy every day. And when you go and want to be a mom too, I had to make a choice. I had to make a hard choice. And at that point, my doctor said, you either have to give up or you're gonna have to close your business down. And
Yeah.
I had 6 months left or 5 months left in my lease. And the landlords were outstanding with me, knowing what I'd done and where I'd been, and they said, it's all good. I got bought out.
Yeah.
And I went to another facility, and I was there, left for about 12 years, and I ran and redid other stuff.
Let's get to this beautiful facility you have now.
Yeah.
You must have been, it must have been somewhat comfortable at your old place. You're teaching, you have a good following, you have your kids, obviously still
Yeah.
have them and a lot going on.
Yeah.
Why go back at it? Did you have unfinished business from the past? What are you doing this
So you're
for?
getting me.
Yeah.
I do. I've been chasing this dream after I left LA. Now it's hard when your husband's in Chicago and you're trying to raise babies and be present. So it all works and it all happens for a reason. Not that you like it, not that you get it, but it does. And patience and resiliency is something that I've had to really understand as an adult. So 7 years of planning on doing a studio, but using it as a production, be able to take the mission, the workouts, the silliness, the effectiveness out of Milwaukee. So I built this huge thing of 13,000 square feet of 6 studios that you could live in a moment, own it, in every capacity what I believe in fitness as a wholeness of the 360. And that is what AddeoFit is all about.